The Flathead County Sheriff's Office has seen a drastic increase in federally prosecuted drug cases. MTN's Marin Sue tonight checks in with the Sheriff's Office to see how this uptick is taking a toll.
This is more than 2 pounds of methamphetamine, all taken from the Flathead Valley. Drug Task Force Commander Logan Schauback says since 2014, the amount of meth seized in the Flathead Valley has more than quadrupled.
In 2014, we purchased or seized specifically of methamphetamine about 9 pounds through that calendar year, in contrast to 2019, where we purchased or seized about 56 pounds.
You'll hear Schauback's voice throughout the story. However, because of the sensitivity of his work, his face will not appear on camera. Sheriff Brian Hano says this increase of drug activity causes other problems in the valley.
We're seeing, crime where they're stealing and trying to support their habits in a lot of cases, which increases the call volume is essentially what we're dealing with that. We're still around that 40,000 mark, but a lot of the calls that we're seeing are more dramatic. We're seeing more guns in cases. We're seeing, a robbery or a burglary where people are taking more affirmative actions to try to steal things during while people are home.
In 2019, from August to December, the Flathead County Sheriff's Office reported 40 cars stolen. Schauback says that because the amount of drugs have increased in the Flathead Valley, prices of those drugs are lower. Unfortunately, that makes it more accessible.
Ability for young folks, children, teenagers to be able to have access to it and start using it.
Sheriff Hano attributes the local increase to the high volume being produced.
We went from it being made locally to now it's being mass produced across our borders and shipped across our borders daily.
Schauback says this increase forces law enforcement to process these crimes at a higher level, federally instead of through the state, increasing federal indictments to 19 in 2019 compared to 7 in 2017.
The federal system just has better guidelines for sentencing and punishment for the associated crime.
Sheriff Brian Hano says the Flathead County Narcotics Unit has put in thousands of hours of overtime trying to keep drugs off the street.
One of our investigations in 2019 lasted for about 2 months, and we had one specific case agent who worked every day except for 3 on that case, which can take a toll on the officer as well as the family.
Sheriff Hano says Flathead County Sheriff's Office works constantly with other local and federal law enforcement agencies to try and manage this drastic drug increase. In Kalispell, Marin Sue, MTN News.
Thanks, Marin.